What's up, guys? So the Galaxy S23 Ultra has been out for almost a year now, 12, or I think it's been like 11 months or so. And I'm here with my honest review on this device and whether or not I can recommend this to those of you who are considering picking this device up and whether or not you should hold out for the fastly approaching Galaxy S24 Ultra. So let's get started. Starting off with my favorite feature of this phone and what I consider to be the most important aspect of whether or not I buy a phone is the cameras. So the Galaxy S23 Ultra has a very impressive camera setup. It has 4 cameras, so it has 3 here and 1 there. And a lot of people are like, when they see this phone, they're like, why do you need so many cameras? It has 5 cameras. That is not a camera. It is a LiDAR sensor, which is also on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. So that is not a camera. They just kind of make it look like one. So we have a, I'm not quite sure what this is, but I know it's a telephoto, like, sensor, but I don't know, like, what the resolution is. So I will leave it right here so you guys can see it. And then this is the main 200 megapixel sensor, which is insane. That's 200 million pixels. And then we have a 10 megapixel 10x zoom, which can give you 100 times magnification. And then we have I want to say another 10 megapixel, like 3x camera, I think. I could be wrong. And then obviously that depth sensor or like the LiDAR sensor. So for cameras, it's definitely not going to disappoint you. And I'll put up some pictures and I'll also do some videos so you guys can see the quality of this phone. So you guys can see for yourself whether or not it has good cameras or not. So let's get to that. Okay, so this is what the audio sounds like and what the video quality is of the selfie camera. I will show you guys that I am filming on the selfie camera, just so you guys can see that it's not the front. So let me know what you guys think about the audio and the camera quality from the selfie camera, and I will switch it to the rear facing camera so you guys can see that too. So this one's, I hope I'm in a okay frame. Let me just use C Flip 5 so easy. Okay, so hopefully that's an okay frame. If it's not, I'll just refilm it. So this is what the camera quality is on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. From the rear-facing cameras, it's shooting in 4K 60, and also microphones again are coming from the S23 Ultra. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Okay, and the next important thing is the screen. I guess it's not really necessarily important, but it's definitely a thing that you should talk about. The screen has 120 hertz refresh rate, and it is a super AMOLED display with a super sharp resolution. I'll leave like all the specifications here so you guys can see that, so that you take a look at that. And it also has, I forgot to talk about the selfie camera, which is a 10 megapixel selfie camera. Come on, switch, there we go. And it does take pretty good pictures. It's obviously not the best, but like when it comes to selfie cameras, it is pretty good. But obviously it's not the same quality as the back cameras, obviously. But it still takes great selfies, including in low light, which is really nice to have. And also for software support, you get 4 years of OS updates. So it got the One UI 6, so it'll bring you to like One UI 9. I think I did the math right. Yeah, but I'll put it up if I was wrong. So bring you to One UI 9. So I'm assuming by then Samsung's operating system will be so good. You know, way better than iOS. I'm assuming that's like Apple makes like some sort of change to their operating system with iOS 18 or something. So yeah, for OS updates, you're going to be supported for a long time. And just like for my user experience with this device, It's been a great experience. It's super fast with Samsung's, I guess, newest, but it's going to be replaced literally in 13 days. Their Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy. So it's definitely super fast, super responsive, and it's just not going to let you down. And then also, since I said that, it is going to be upgraded in a few days, approximately in 13 days, and Samsung has their reservation open for the Galaxy S24 Ultra or S24 series, so you can get $50 off for free if you just show your interest and sign up, and there's no commitment required. And it says that Zoom with Galaxy AI is coming, and I love that color. It looks so good in person. That natural titanium color, it looks super good. So I'm super excited to officially get my hands on that device. So yeah, it is going to be replaced soon, and everything with the S24 Ultra is so amazing, and I can't wait for it. But that doesn't mean that it's that the S23 is a bad device by any means. It will just be a year old. But even then, this phone doesn't feel like a year old. Like with the iPhones, even though they're literally the exact same, they just feel old after a year. But I feel like with this Galaxy S23 Ultra, even into 2024, at the beginning of 2024, it is still a fast device, and it feels like it was just released. So no slowdowns have happened. If anything, it's actually gotten faster, and just improved the camera performance and just the UI. Super fast and responsive still. There's no lags or anything. And just at Samsung's ecosystem, I got the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, Apple Watch, the Galaxy Watch 6, and their ecosystem is just super great. And I would definitely recommend switching from the Apple ecosystem, or even maybe trying to find someone who has the Samsung ecosystem, just to kind of try it out a little bit. You can also use Try Galaxy, which is an application that you can basically try out Galaxy even on your non-Android phone users, which they're referring to iPhone. But yeah, so hit the button down below to copy the URL and share with your non-Android friends. So they're basically just saying if your friend has an iPhone, just send it to them so they can try Galaxy. So it's just an application that you can try Samsung's One UI 6 out on. Or maybe it might be One UI 5, but I feel like it's One UI 6. But just keep in mind that is definitely a website, so it's kind of laggy, and definitely not the performance that you're going to be getting when you buy a Samsung phone. So that's just something to keep in mind. And whether or not I can recommend this phone to you who are watching this video and are considering buying this phone, I would say yes, even after a year of this phone being released. But if you are if you can hold out just 2 more weeks, or actually maybe even 3 more weeks, until the phone ships for the S24 series, I would definitely recommend staying around for that. But if you need a phone, or you don't really care about AI, or having the newest phone, then the Galaxy S23 is definitely still a great choice even into the beginning of 2024. So that wraps up my review for this phone. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to support my channel. It would mean a lot to me. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. See you then.